Hallo, herzlich willkommen zur zur 29. Folge von Suzerain zusammen mit Apfel.
Hallo.
Ja, heute continuum wir erstmal. A Balance of Power in Eastern Macopa. Das ist, was wir alle wollen, was wir alle brauchen, was Demokratie braucht.
Demokratie. Oh nee, wenn ich die Insel schon sehe im Hintergrund.
Die wird noch ein wichtiges Thema werden, mein Freund.
Oh ja. Oh, die Railway ist gut dabei.
Wer ist gut dabei? Religious Harmony Bill.
Harmony.
Was war das gleich nochmal? For the purpose of increasing religious harmony and unity, the following laws are established in religious affairs. Section 1 of the RHB will ensure that the Day of Dissension ceremony in the Ark Sanctuary of Dea shall from now on hold ceremonies in the Sordish language. Section 2 will forbid sanctuaries from holding ceremonies in bloodish... Okay, nein, wir wehtun. Wir wehtun! Fuck it! Briefing on the status of immigration. We were in the middle of a meeting in the palace about immigration policy. The ensuing discussion quickly became heated. I don't think so, Mr. Whiskey. It just doesn't make any sense to me that a foreign citizen should come before a Swedish citizen in Swordland.
Well said. My analysis is also in line with this, especially during the economic recession. We are giving Swedish jobs to migrants from other countries. What about our own people?
Immigrants are the reason our economy is not completely unsalvageable. Look at Agnolian immigrants in England. They have revitalized the whole region and in turn boosted the economy of the entire country. Simon can attest to that.
Ja, weil wir die billiger einstellen können.
Eben. Das ist
Ist doch alles besser. Okay. Statistically speaking, allowing immigrants to become part of the workforce contributes to our economy, but I agree that the current situation is very nuanced. With that said, we can't just tighten our immigration policy and expect the economy to stay the same. We need to put our economy and the recession at the forefront.
Gentlemen, can we please get back on topic?
Right, sorry, Mr. Whiskey.
Natürlich redet er in Change Jensen das Thema zur Wirtschaft. As I was just saying before, I was interrupted. Look at the superpowers. Do you see them closing off their borders? Why do you think their economies are such good shape? They are in their current state because they welcome immigration and use it to their advantage. Eins oder drei?
Puh, ist eine gute Frage. 1.
Eins. We need to modernize and reach the level of these superpowers. I am of the same mind. It is proven that immigration helps countries to develop. And we cannot just deport our current immigrants. We need a decision. But before we move on, Mr. President, do you have any questions about the current state of immigration? Ja, gehen wir mal durch. What is the current legal status of immigrants? Oh Gott. Currently, all accepted immigrants are given a work permit on arrival, so that they can work and contribute to the economy of Swordland. There is currently no limit on the number of immigrants accepted. However, the number has remained stable over the past years.
Despite the laws, the fact is many immigrants illegally work for corporations. That is the main issue with immigration right now, not the immigration itself. Nonsense. If not for the unlimited amount of immigration, we wouldn't be in this state.
Hmm? How many immigrants live in Swordsland? Official numbers show that we have anywhere between 2 and 3 million immigrants residing in Swordsland.
Even excluding the countless undocumented aliens in our midst. That is a very substantial amount. The primary issue is the strife they cause between less fortunate Swedish citizens and themselves. Including them in the workforce would benefit everybody, including unemployed Swords. More taxes means more services. More money.
How do immigrants usually arrive here? There are 3 major paths they chose. The first one is the England to Agnolia border. The second is the second is the Berger to Wallen border, and the third the Lauren coast. Agnolians are the largest group. It's a light border over there, there's a light border over there. Although recently political fugitives from Welksland have been crossing the Grey Sea by boats to land on our coast.
Politically persecuted Wessex refugees tend to use the dangerous mountain passes at the Wallen border. Many of them also have bloodish blood.
Scheißegal, ob sie von Blut haben. Let's move on and see what we can be done about the immigration situation. Very well. David Whiskey opened the dossier stamped with the seal of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Before we make any decisions, I have to remind you. During the elections, we promised to tighten immigration laws. Of course, as you know, I was and I still am against it.
I agree with David. We can turn immigration to our advantage from a financial standpoint.
Oh fuck.
Ah, God. Advantage? You should go over the amount of disadvantages caused by immigrants. I can provide you with a report later. Believe me, it would surprise you.
You know what immigrants do. It will truly surprise you. We need to keep our promises and focus on our own citizens. That is what I think. David sighed. Really. This is going nowhere. If we decide to tighten immigration, what does that entail? We would have to impose quotas and connected to that, stricter border controls.
On top of allowing our economy to take a hit. Mr. Hall, surely the well-being of our citizens and our internal security will more than compensate for any downturn in the market.
Ja, bestimmt.
Sicher.
Agreed. Swedish citizens should take priority. What the consequences of keeping our immigration policies relaxed? Aside from keeping us on the path to prosperity, modernity and continuous improvement, not much. Our current system is good for our era. We also have the capacity.
This will allow us to continue protecting investments from foreign countries, which in turn will keep our trade steady. We could be more trustworthy partners. Stability draws money. Stability? What stability? We're already seeing clashes between our people and foreign interlopers. On the contrary, the only way we can achieve stability is through tightening our immigration policy.
You hear the lady. Swordland first. I'm ready to make a decision. Yes? Everyone leaned forward, eager to hear my response. Leck mich alle am Arsch!
What happened next was truly bizarre.
Yeah, let's go.
Ja.
We'll tighten our immigration laws. I'll sign the decree soon. So be prepared to start working on it, Mr. Whiskey. Ach, der arme Whiskey. Oh Gott!
Oh Gott.
It is unfortunate to see Swordland move in this direction. But I trust you have good intentions. I'll move ahead with the implementation.
This has the chance to affect our trade negotiations with Magnolia negatively. They expect us to respect the flow of people.
Indeed, it will be a challenge to convince these countries as they see our borders close.
Not only that, we've already slighted Welland in the past. They might see this as a return to the 30s, which would definitely affect our negotiations. I wouldn't worry about that too much. With how Welland is dealing with the bloodish terrorists, I would argue that President Smolak would beg us to tighten our immigration. With that said, I don't fancy Welland as a partner since they are as reliable as flopping fish out of water. I'm against isolationism. Isolationism. It is the wrong path. Gott im Himmel.
This is not about isolating Swordland, but protecting it.
This will isolate us in every way. The more we are connected to the world, the better.
The world is entering the age of globalization. This decision will make us stay behind. Anything else that needs to be said? Oh Gott, 3 hört sich so an wie eine Rede, kurz bevor du zum Diktator wirst.
Ja.
Thank you for your contributions. Let's wrap this up. The ministers gathered their documents and rose from the chairs, some with frowns on their faces. I'm looking forward to the upcoming trade talks. Peter and I have been visiting Stelport and Wroclawitz in preparation. Ich konnte den Namen schon so nicht aussprechen, also in der Stimme schon gleich 3-mal nicht.
I'm coming along to talk with the economy minister. Looking forward to the potential partnership. If you are finished, I need to head off and get the ministry to work on the new policy.
Same here, our border units need to be informed and prepared. Yes, we're finished. The ministers dispersed. Ja, dann war's das mit der Folge. Lasst doch ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Schaut beim nächsten Mal wieder vorbei. Und tschüss.
Tschüss.